Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. This is the next and possibly last part of my K-pop journaling album project, which is exciting. As of now, it will be the last section, like bigger part for group doing, because I'm doing the first group that got me into K-pop. That was a big thing. I started this project with Monsta X, which was my alts, and then I'm starting with the group that got me officially into K-pop in general, and that is the group Got7. I love Got7 so much. They are, like I said, what got me into K-pop. My bias is Youngjae. In the beginning it was Yoogya. It switched to Youngjae quite fast, I would like to say. There also was the first K-pop album I ever got, which was a surprise gift for Christmas from my mom, and that kind of started the downhill trend of everything, it was kind of funny. The album I got, it was a member specific one, so I didn't have an album with a full group, and even though Got7 was the first group that got me into really K-pop, that's the only Got7 album I actually have, is the Present You and Me one. But I do have Youngjae's first two solos, Color and Sugar. I don't have the rest because I have kind of stopped collecting solos and stuff, but I do want to collect some more Got7 albums in the new year. That's a goal of mine, to try to work some more on that collection. And stuff. So I started in the beginning. I am trying to do, like I did with the ZB1, do it by member, like rotating the members from oldest to youngest. I will say the older eras, hard to find pictures of, and also the concepts, styling and stuff, it was a different time. Because I will say immediately the second one, which is Got Love, I couldn't find a good JB photo, so I don't have an individual photo for him for that, but otherwise in that, we're moving along. I will say as of now, I've gotten up to Just Right, which, listening to the music in the beginning, Got7's earlier stuff, I don't really listen. Like I said, I got into K-pop in 2018, the end of 2018, because I got, like I said, the album for Christmas, and so that's like the era, was, I guess, Present You and Me was the most recent one for them. So yeah, Present You and Me was the most recent one, so it was kind of later in their career. But I would say from Flight Log Departure, I would actually say forward is kind of when, like, I think new stuff, well, actually, from just pretty much just, well, I'm just trying to say the first three albums, the songs on them, a lot of just talking about girls and stuff, which should make sense. They have a song called Girls, 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 but I've just not listened to those albums a lot. It's this kind of similar thing with Monsta X with Trespass, their first mini album. I don't listen to that album really. It's like their third or second album that I go forward to, even though I do have that album physically. But the beginning is also just a lot of blacks, grays, and whites for them, for these first two pages, and then the second two albums are pretty much the same color scheme. I do need to get photos and stuff for the ongoing project, because I have up to Matt. I have all the photos ready for that, but I need to go from Flight Log to continue. I'm not doing Japanese albums for this section of the project, just Korean. So here's the final result. I'm excited for this part of the project. Bye!